How's it going, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the channel. There is something really big happening in the MCU right now, revolving around Spider-Man, and not Tom Holland's Spider-Man, even though we love him, but around Toby Maguire Spider-Man. There is a very good chance that if certain events take place and happen within the next couple of months, that Toby Maguire Spider-Man could make an appearance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, this is obviously something that people have wanted for a pretty long time now, especially after in Spider-Man Far From Home, Mysterio mentioned the multiverse. Now, of course, that wasn't real, Mysterio was lying, but now we know the multiverse is going to be real and a part of the MCU thanks to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And now, thanks to some recent developments, it does seem like we could be seeing Toby Maguire on screen once again to reprise his role as Peter Parker Spider-Man. So, let's break it all down. If you're new, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all things relating to the MCU. And so you can enter my giveaway for a chance to win an Xbox One or a PS4. Picking a winner at 550,000 subscribers. So most of you have probably heard the news that Scott Derrickson, who directed the first Doctor Strange film and was hired and brought on board to direct the second one, is no longer directing it. Scott Derrickson and Marvel have parted ways, and he's still going to be an executive producer, but no longer directing Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness. But now it's been reported by pretty much every media outlet that you can possibly think of that Sam Raimi is currently talking with Marvel Studios and is in negotiations with them to direct Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, if you're unfamiliar with who Sam Raimi is, he directed the very first Spider-Man trilogy, the ones with Toby Maguire. Well, it looks like he is now about to come on board to direct Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And if Sam Raimi does in fact come on board and is the director of Multiverse of Madness, that's almost a guarantee that we're going to see Toby Maguire Spider-Man in some shape or form. Because what if I told you that Sam Raimi had been planning on a Spider-Man and Doctor Strange crossover since 2004's Spider-Man 2, way before the MCU even existed? Because that is exactly what he was planning. In fact, he was the first one to reference that there is a bigger Marvel universe out there, one that exists with many different superheroes in it. And he even name drops Doctor Strange and Spider-Man 2.
What are we gonna call this guy?
Dr. Octopus.
That's crap.
Science Squid?
Crap.
Doctor Strange.
That's pretty good. But it's taken.
Fans have personally wanted Sam Raimi and Toby Maguire Spider-Man to enter the MCU in some way, shape, or form, and if he directs Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, a film where a bunch of different multiverses exist, it's pretty much guaranteed that we're going to be seeing Toby Maguire Spider-Man, which is absolutely fantastic news. And for those of you who are worried that Scott Derrickson was going to make Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness a horror film, don't worry, Sam Raimi has plenty of experience there. He's got plenty of experience directing horror films. In fact, he created and directed Evil Dead, The Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, The Quick and the Dead, and Drag Me to Hell. And this is most likely why Marvel is eyeing him and is currently in negotiations with him to direct Multiverse of Madness, because he has that previous experience, plus he's worked with Marvel before. Even though back then when he directed these Spider-Man movies, it was under Columbia Pictures and Marvel Enterprises. But nonetheless, he's worked with Marvel before, and he has experience directing horror films. That combined with the fact that we will most likely get Toby Maguire Spider-Man in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness if Sam Raimi ends up being the director, makes him the absolute perfect candidate to direct a film.
Pizza time.
So let me know your thoughts on this. Would you like Sam Raimi to direct Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and would you like Toby Maguire Spider-Man to make a cameo in the film as well? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe with notifications turned on to stay up to date on everything relating to the MCU, and so you can enter my giveaway for a chance to win an Xbox One or a PS4. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.